I produce world-class airmen. That's how my job contributes to the Air Force mission.
Hurry up and get off the bus!
Thus begins a day in the life of Tech Sergeant Ed Roy Robinson, an Air Force military training instructor.
Alright, so first we're going to teach you your reporting statement. For every conversation you have with an instructor or permanent party, you will give a reporting statement. Your reporting statement.
He and his fellow training instructors are stern, authoritative, and intimidating figures.
You're not wrong. Hurry up.
They lead new trainees through a grueling and exhausting first day of Air Force basic training.
Once the jacket is zipped and buttoned, you'll take it back to the skinny side of your wall locker.
As an MTI for the 331st Training Squadron, Sergeant Robinson is the sole arbiter as to whether or not the trainees in his flight have what it takes to be world class. He takes immense pride in the responsibility.
They see me as their example of what the Air Force should be. And I want to make sure I'm giving them the right example. I'm leading by example. I'm giving them that excellence that they should have, showing them what integrity should be.
My first element, I want you to take 3 steps to the left. Go right now. See you, sir. Hurry up!
Yes, there's a lot of training, a lot of drill that goes involved, but at the end of the day, we're still supervising these young men and women that come to the Air Force.
It's an MTI's responsibility to teach trainees that there are rules to follow for every situation they'll find themselves in as airmen, including one of the most innocuous of all, breakfast.
Get back over here, trainee! Get back over here. You're going to go eat this way. Let's go. This way. Let's go. Hurry up.
I use what I've been taught at MTIS, Military Training Instructor School. I use what I was taught during my training process for my technical qualification. And I use my experience as a prior NCO. Then I take that, and once I've got their attention, I also share with them some of my stories or my past experiences, so that way I can reach them on that level to understand, like, hey, even though I'm yelling in your face and we're marching around, you can still be who you are. You can still be a person, but you'll be better as an airman if you actually understand the reason why we're doing what we're doing to you.
After breakfast, MTIs reform their flight.
Your left foot. Left foot, step off, walk.
Give them lessons in military deportment and marching,
Upstairs to the dormitory.
all in preparation to be marched in formation to their first official appointment as trainees, military pay.
14. Proceed, sir. Garcia. Proceed, sir. Look at it.
Later, it's a visit to the barber, the unofficial transition from civilian to airman. And finally, clothing issue. Trainees are fitted with all the military clothing items they'll need to sustain them through their basic training experience. They may look like airmen, but the MTI's work has only just begun.
Trainees post right.
What's left of a typical day for a military training instructor is devoted to lunch,
You're gonna take that duffel bag.
additional training, the trainees' first visit ever to the exchange, more marching,
Directly with the person to your right.
culminating with dinner at the dining facility. Service before self, integrity and excellence. All Air Force core values, all part of each day in the life of an MTI.
Our product as military training instructors are the airmen. But at the same time, if we're going to train and mold them to be the future Air Force, we still have to be the ideal airmen for them.
Military training instructors will mold each new airman and getting them on the path to success in the Air Force. Trainees searching for the benchmark for what it takes to become a world-class airman need look no further than the person under the wide-brimmed hat. From the 502nd Air Base Wing Public Affairs Office, I'm Tony Hurst.